It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between our visitors and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they come in playing well on both sides of the ball. Winners of 6 of their last 8 games. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 25. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Quick burst there, and he nicely put up a pretty decent game.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That one good for 46, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. The Falcons at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They'll try to run this one in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Aguilar. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive.
And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, You get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll look to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first two possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8.
And it will be Falcon football.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete.
And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. So a roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On second down, they'll run it here. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on third down, Aguilar. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1.
Here's Harris to return it.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
That's a gain of 6.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. First target, first catch, and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Aguilar. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Aguilar. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Aguilar. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Aguilar. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, neither guy is immune.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And last drive, 3-and-out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another run with Sanders. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. He'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Operating from the gun, Aguilar. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That play was Walker just trying to check him down. Unfortunately, he didn't able to find any yardage on that one.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Aguilar. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Back to throw. Aguilar. Flushed out right. He's got it. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A 10-play drive that time. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second down and inches. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. Javonte Williams, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And you can see they are out in front in that one. The Steelers looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. The Packers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And their offense has been in top form so far, especially their passing game, as it's helped push them out to this big halftime lead. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. But the Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Aguilar. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 6. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Off play action, Aguilar. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Touchdown, Falcons. How about that? Their quarterback, 31 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy, because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 28-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
A partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Operating from the gun, Aguilar. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Falcons.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Operating from the gun, Aguilar. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Rashaan Evans. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there, still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Looking to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Aguilar. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on 1st down, Aguilar. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Rose.
Complete to number 82. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw here.
Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Eagle.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Taken down at the 47-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. It's caught. Smith.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Complete to Devontae Smith. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
24-yard line.
Now he's forced out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Complete. Smith has it.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left.
Near the sideline, Smith making the grab.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
They'll run with Sanders.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down to the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Sanders again.
And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown.
Miles Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And here now come the Falcons.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
A final look at the NFL scoreboard as they are in the fourth quarter now. And the Steelers coming away victorious there. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for our visitors, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.